Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you so much for joining today. We wanted to seek the blessings of Radha Madhav, Radha Shyam Sundar, Krishna Balaram, Bal Gopal, Gauritai, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, and the assembled devotees. So, I wanted to continue with the series on the different gopis. That's the Sakhis, the 8 principal gopis of Vrindavan. And today we wanted to have a little idea about Tungavidya. Now, this is a verse in the Prema Bhakti Chandrika by Narottam Das Thakur. Sama sneha vishama sneha na kori hodyu leha kori matra adhika sneha gana nirantara thake sanga Krishna katha lila sange range narma sakhi e sabjana. Equal affection for Radha and Krishna, or more affection for Krishna than for Sri Radha. Do not become attached to that. I will just speak about preference for Sri Radha. They are always in her company, blissfully telling her about Krishna. They're all called Narma Sakhis. So different types of gopis. Some who have equal affection for Radha and Krishna. Some who have more affection for Krishna than Radha. But the ones that our parampara, the Gaudiya parampara, specifically align themselves to are those gopis who have more affection, more love for Radha, even more than Krishna. And they would always want to please Radharani even more than Krishna. Of course, when Radharani is pleased, Krishna is automatically pleased. So but the process is to be completely loyal and dedicated to Srimati Radharani. And most of the acharyas, previous acharyas in this line, are that way inclined. Rupa Manjari, who is Rupa Goswami, was very, very much a servant devotee of Radharani, as were the other Manjaris and devotees. Okay. The main 8 Paramprasht Sakhis are Lalita. We've had a brief look at Lalita, Vishakha, Champaklata, and Chitra. So Lalita is quite fiery and causes arguments between the divine couple and then reconciles them as well. And this, they very much enjoy this lila and pastime. Vishakha is mild-natured, and she can keep Krishna and Radharani entertained for long periods of time. She's a very, very interesting personality. They all are, of course, but she has lots of jokes which keep the attention of the divine couple. Champaklata, she's very expert in decorating and making arrangements for the divine couple. And Chitra is, we were listening on Friday how she is a painter. And once she sees something, she can paint it. And she once was asked to paint Krishna, and she was struggling until she looked into Radharani's eyes, and then she saw a clear vision of Krishna. And when she painted it, and Krishna saw that painting, he was really impressed. So today, it's Tungavidya's turn. And then later on, hopefully in the next few days, Indulekha, Rangadevi, Sudevi, we can try to understand or try to have a little look at these amazing personalities alike. Details of the Sakhis are given in Sri Rupa Goswami in his Sri Radha Krishna Gunodesh Dipika, mentioning their names, dresses, natures, and activities. We have to understand these gopis are not ordinary women. They're not even ordinary devotees. In essence, they're on an equal level with Krishna. We can't say, I want to become a gopi, because that's like saying, I want to become Krishna. They are his eternal associates. As it is confirmed in the Brahma Samhita, they are expansions of the pleasure potency of Krishna. And as his potency, they are non-different from him. So, let's have a quick look at who these wonderful personalities are. This is the altar in Mayapur, Sri Ram Mayapur. There's Madhav, Radha Madhav in the center, of course. Then we have Lalita on this side, Vishaka, and then Induleka, Rangadevi, Sudevi. And then on this side, we have Champaklata, Chitra, and Tungavidya. So today, we wanted to focus in a little bit on Tungavidya. She is the fifth Sakhi. She's 15 days older than Sri Radha and is eternally 14 years and 3 months old. The fragrance of her body is like sandalwood mixed with camphor. Her complexion is like red kumkum powder tinged with white camphor. She wears white and red garments. Her home is in Yavat. Which of course is within Brajbhumi. Her nature is Dakshina Pakhar, submissive yet hot-tempered. A little bit like Vishaka, but Vishaka is not very submissive. She's very controlling is not the right word because nobody can control the Supreme Lord. But no, Radha can be controlled just like that. But her mood, Vishaka's mood is one which is overbearing, perhaps, but in a way that increases the lila or the transcendental pastime between Radha and Krishna. Whereas Tungavidya is hot-tempered, but yet she's so submissive. Her mother is named Meta, her father is Pushkar, and her husband is Balisha. She's expert in 18 sciences and is expert in arranging truces. So the tiffs that Radha and Krishna have as part of their lila is enhanced by the truces which are made by Tungavidya. She is the object of Sri Krishna's great trust. That's incredible. She's the object of Krishna's great trust. Is expert in scriptures on rasa, aesthetics, diti, manners, natak, drama, and akyaika, narrations. She's a music teacher, and her service is singing and dancing. Leader of the singers, musicians, dancers, and madanga prayers for the Ras dance. So she's got a very, very important role in the spiritual world. She's got such amazing talents. She's leader of arranging political alliances with rivals. She's also leader of those who get water from different places in Vrindavan. This is quite interesting, getting water from different places in Vrindavan. She's learned in Rasa Shastra, Transcendental Mellows, Niti Shastra, morality, dancing, drama, literature, and other arts and sciences. She's a celebrated music expert at playing the veena and singing in the style known as Marga. 8 Gopi messengers headed by Manju Mehta Devi are specially expert at arranging political alliances, Sandhi. The first of diplomatic maneuvers in the art of politics between Radha and Krishna. So who says there's no politics in the spiritual world? The politics here is a dim reflection of the politics in the spiritual world. But there, the politics is to enhance the enjoyment of the divine couple. These gopis are the best of dancers. They are musicians expert at playing the madanga and singing in recital halls. These gopis are especially engaged in fetching water from the streams in Vrindavan. Tungavidya is the leader of these gopis. So these are the 8 gopi messengers headed by Manju Mehta Devi. So Gaura Govinda Charan Smaran Padhati describes that on the western petal of the Madan Shukada Kunj lies the extremely beautiful crimson-colored Tungavidya Nandada Kunj, where Sri Tungavidya Sakhi always resides. Some of the Sakhis in Tungavidya's Yuta are Manju Mehta, Suma Dura, Sumadhya, Madhure Kshana, Tanumdya, Madhu Syanda, Gunachuda, and Varangada. Her chief maidservant is Lavangamanjari. I think Lavangamanjari, if I'm not mistaken, is Sanatan Goswami. Is that right? Sure. I think so. Oh, maybe not. No, maybe not. Identity in Gaura Lila is Bakeshwar Pandit. Okay. So it's Bakeshwar Pandit in Gaura Lila. Yeah, I want to say this one.
Chandradahirapi Chandana Stultalitam Shri Kumbhadyutam Satratnavita Pushaninchita Tanum Sona Varoya Sitam Satkitavali Samyutam Bahu Gunam Tampasya Sabde Navai Nityantim Purato Hare Rasavatam Shri Tungavidyam Bhaje. Our worship very Rasika, Shri Tungavidya, who is adorned with sandalwood paste mixed with camphor. Her beautiful saffron-colored body is decorated with many fine jeweled ornaments. She delights in wearing a lovely red dress, and she has many wonderful qualities. She knows many transcendental songs, and she dances before Sri Hari to the beat of a dampa drum.
So this is what her transcendental features are like. Very beautiful. And this is in my holding flower pot here, and some flowers in her hand this side. Okay, so why don't you give us some nectar?
Okay, so this Leela of Tungavidya, Radha and Krishna, actually involves her getting some water, which is her main task as well. So she goes to a well to get some water, and Krishna is standing by the well, and he asks Tungavidya to pay tax for the water. So Tungavidya tells Krishna that he's crazy, as the well is not his. Krishna says that everything belongs to him. Tungavidya becomes very angry and informs Radha about Krishna's behavior, and that is asking for tax for everything. So Radha tells Tungavidya that she will not talk to Krishna, and Tungavidya becomes really happy. Then after talking to Radharani, Tungavidya goes home, and on her way she passes through a forest. She hears a melodious tune and someone singing sweetly. And then she sees a yogini, Tapaswani, and she asks the yogini to come to Barsana and meet Radharani, who will give her a lot of money. So the yogini gets very angry and tells Tungavidya that she did not renounce everything and does not need any money to live. She has everything here. The forest provides food, the ground is her bed, etc. Her only wish is to meet the divine couple. So Tungavidya tells the yogini that she can take her to meet Radharani and fulfill that wish. So the yogini goes with Tungavidya and meets Kirtida Devi. Kirtida Devi touches the feet of Yogini, and the Yogini wants to bless her, but Kirtida says that she has everything. The only thing that is bothering her is that Radharani is always muttering the names of names like Murli, Shyama in the middle of the night. The Yogini tells Kirtida to bring Radharani, and Yogini says that she has to see the forehead of Radharani to work out what's wrong. So when Radharani comes before the Yogini says that there is a lot of negative energy around Radharani. And the Yogini will have to hold Radharani's hand close to her and dance with her, chanting specific mantras to get rid of this negative energy around Radharani. So Radharani is not happy with this. She thinks it's really odd for the Yogini to say something like that. But Kirtida tells the Yogini to dance with her instead of, to dance with Kirtida, because instead of dance with Radharani, because Kirtida is Radharani's mother, so it will be the same, should have the same effect. The Yogini says that this will not work. Eventually, Radharani agrees, but Radharani doubts the Yogini. So while dancing, Radharani asks the Yogini lots of questions about where she's from, etc. Radharani also asks her what is the goal of her life. The Yogini says that it is to look into Radharani's eyes, and she starts shouting, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. The Gopis come close and see a flute in the waist of the Yogini's clothes. They realize that it is Krishna. So Tungavidya realizes that she had told Krishna that she will not let Krishna meet Radharani. She herself had brought Krishna to meet Radharani. So usually that's what happens with all these gopis. They always convince Radharani not to talk to Krishna and tell Krishna that Radharani won't meet them, but they end up bringing Krishna to Radharani. Tungavidya Devi ki jai, Radha Krishna ki jai.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, just a question about when they say they are all Sakhis are same as Krishna. Is it what you said, or is it what?
They are expansions of Krishna. So just like the avatars are expansions of Krishna, but they are the expansions of his pleasure potency, not his Shakti potency, or the power potency. So yes, they are effectively non-different from Krishna. And it's not that we can become a gopi. We can only become servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of gopis. So some spiritualists have a desire that, I want to become a gopi, but actually that's not recommended. It's just like saying, I want to become Krishna. It's the same thing. So actually, our Guru Maharaj used to say, we want to become servants of the servants of the servants of the gopis. So, so yes, in one sense, they're not different from Krishna. They're not different. And one cannot become a gopi. Gopi is always eternally, just like Yashodamai is eternally the mother of Krishna. One cannot become Yashodamai.
Yeah. And the pleasure potency of Krishna is Radharani, isn't it?
Yeah, Hladini Shakti. She's the main.
Are these all Hladini Shaktis?
Yes, they're expansions from Radha, actually. Yes,
that's what I was trying to get. So there should be expansions of Radharani.
That's correct. That's correct. They are.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, Nariman. Thank you. So, Surinder, anything you'd like to share?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, very Leela you narrated and together with Didi. Unfortunately, I don't know much about Tungavidya Didi, but nice sharing, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. We don't know much either. So, but amazing personality. It's good to see these little differences between the gopis. They have different natures to enhance the enjoyment of the divine couple. All of this is for the pleasure of the divine couple. But the gopis, although part of Krishna, they also are their own personalities. They have their own likes and dislikes. And by enhancing the enjoyment of Radha Krishna, they themselves receive great enjoyment, even more so than Radha and Krishna. So this is one of the transcendental competitions of the divine, each enjoying more than the other. So, okay, anything else? Any other comments or questions? Okay, we can leave it there. Tungavidya Devi ki, Asta Sakhi ki jai, Radha Krishna Bhagavan ki jai.